All right, everybody, welcome to Journey Through the Generations. We are at RootsTech, and what we thought we would do today is take you through the expo hall and kind of show you all the vendors who are going to be here, specials, and what they're talking about.
The expo hall is the heartbeat of RootsTech, so there's a lot to get to, so let's get going.
Yeah, let's do it.
WikiTree is a huge global family tree, and I can say that it's huge and say there's just like 30 million profiles. But there aren't 30 million profiles of a lot of the same person, because we work on making sure that there aren't duplicates on WikiTree. We work on that actively, constantly. And we work on making sure that the limbs that connect to WikiTree are accurate. They have sources, they have information, that they have color, that they have a story to be told. We have projects on WikiTree, one of which is the Black Heritage Project, which is one of the most active projects on WikiTree. They talk constantly. There's people doing information for enslaved people. It's a huge project on WikiTree, and it's very important. So the DNA on WikiTree, we kind of do things backwards than all the other sites that have DNA. We don't actually take raw data from people. They just tell us what tests they've taken. And so when somebody lands on a great-great-grandfather's profile, they'll see a list of people who have DNA tested who have a genealogical paper trail back to that grandfather. So when somebody's researching Mr. Cummings from 150 years ago, they might find that Mr. Cummings has a whole bunch of DNA testers. You can actually click on a compare button on WikiTree and compare that DNA over at GEDmatch straight from WikiTree. You can click another person and compare two people that are listed on that site to see if they're really cousins. You can also do the same thing with Y-DNA over at myDNA.org from Mr. Cummings' profile. You can also do it with mitochondrial DNA. So it's www.wikitree.com.
Okay, excellent.
And it's totally free.
Free.
Oh,
We charge for nothing.
It's 100% free.
You should have led with
Should have
that.
led with that. Right.
Yeah.
So can you tell us the name of your company?
Yeah, sure. So this company is called Archival Methods, and we are based in Rochester, New York. We have a whole range of boxes and binders and enclosures, like plastic bags that are safe, binder pages with different photo sizes that are a safe plastic that's not going to degrade over time, and then acid-free boxes and, just all kinds of accessories, little envelopes and things to organize and store.
So you have any show special?
Yeah, so if you want to zoom in on this code here, right here we've got a code RootsTech20 for 20% off your order good through the end of May, because we know people are not going to go home and jump on this right away. This is a long-term project, so yeah. And we love talking to clients about projects, so if you have questions, we have a email or call our 800 number, and we love chatting about projects.
You want to purchase some materials from Archival Methods? There's a QR code.
Yeah, that's our website. Yep, and then the discount
there's
code.
the discount code.
For a couple months. Yep.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank
for
you
your
so
time.
much.
Audio links, but photos, stories.
Good. You guys?
Yeah, I mean, you can upload a photo and not know anything about, the person, and there's a chance.
This is, the advantage of this is that when you buy your storage, you are buying it once. You own it. It's totally private. You don't pay per month. You don't pay per year. It's private. It's permanent. So even when you're dead, you still own it. Your family still has access to whatever photos you put in there, documents, and they can continue adding to this account. The other thing that's really an advantage here is instant access to any photos. So even if you are on your phone, you're going to see the same thing on your phone. Instant access, and that also includes your documents. So I have my documents here. Yeah. And you can share it, so this can be collaborative. So you can have multiple family members.
And have access to it.
Yes. So now you would click here, and okay. This would be information, my genealogy information. So if you're at a family get together and there's some argument about a particular family branch of the trees, you can actually pull this up and go, okay, here's the census, here's what we were talking about. This is the part that doesn't make sense or whatever. So instant access to these things too. You don't have to go digging to find this. So it's sort of the peace of mind of everything being in one place and being able to find it instantly. And like I said, same way with your phone. You'd have the same access because we have our phones with us all the time. We also do the scanning boxes. So if you need to have old media digitized, we sell those. We do genealogy research. And for the show, we have a $20 coupon if you want to leave a name and an email. Okay. And then you can apply that to the price of a box or an account.
So just put everything in the box and send it to you?
Yep, there's a prepaid sticky label in there.
And then
Goes FedEx.
it just popped up on my screen?
And then after everything's digitized, it just magically pops up on your
pops
screen.
up on my screen.
Yes.
Yes.
It makes it, you just have the fun part.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, guys, if you want to check out Forever, there's a show special going through, looks like March 14th. So if you're interested, check them out.
This shows you all of the lots of
So you were explaining a bit what we do, so we appreciate your interest. And whereabouts in Italy do you have roots, or you don't have roots?
So in the north, we did the DNA test.
Okay. That sounds good.
There is also shorter videos on Roots Magic TV.
Black paint. Not super high.
Oh, no. You're Dutch though? Because I can see a lot of...
No.
All right.
I'll just talk.
Nice, guys.
Hey, I told you.
Yeah.
Look at you there. I'm showing the live.
Hey guys, present day Philip here. Wanted to just stop and give a shout out to Bella Italia. We talked to Alex in the expo hall, that's him on the left, and we were supposed to go back and interview them, but every time we went back, they were busy with people at their table, so we didn't really want to interrupt. So I wanted to just make sure I gave them a shout out. All of their information is at the bottom of the screen, so if you're doing any Italian research, please reach out to them. I'm sure Alex and his team will be able to help you with whatever you need. All right, guys, back to the video.
Anyway, they have vision problems, so it's hard for him to
I need stars.
Hi.
When you're researching online on her laptop, you can only see about 30 people or so, which is 5 generations. So when we got to this stage, she was hand drawing all the line extensions that go with it for everybody. And our whole kitchen table was covered with line extensions, driving her nuts. So I said, honey, I am a graphic artist. Let me come up with something, a solution for you that'll make you happy and you can follow where everybody is supposed to be. So problem solved with that. So then I went a step further and I developed this journal, and on the journal you put in all the information that you know is accurate for each person. So it's all color coded all the way through and numbered to go along with the chart. So once you have that information, when you're doing Bob Smith over here and you're looking into that, you don't have to toggle back and forth on Ancestry in order to verify it. It takes 3 or 4 seconds to just look here and go, okay, that's the right birth date, right death date, that's my Bob Smith. So she loves this even more than she loves the chart. I love the chart. It's more, it's bolder and more fun. This is more get the job done and don't interrupt me, kind of thing. But this is designed to be scribbled all over. You got tons of room to do line extensions or notes or anything else you want to do on here, and it should be tattered and beat up by the time you're finished with it. So I took these out last May to the National Genealogical Society over in Sacramento, the meeting there, and I got a bunch of feedback. And they all said, hey Kevin, guess what? This is overwhelming to a beginner. Why don't you come up with a 4th, 5th, and 6th generation chart so you can ease them into it. So that's what I did. You have a 4th, 5th, and 6th generation chart. This is the 4th generation chart. It gets them used to the numbering system and the color coding, and it's super easy to use. So, and then the 5th generation chart is 11 by 17, and then we're 18 by 24 on the 6th one. So we put all of them together into one package, and it looks kind of like that. So that's what you get for 25 bucks. So you get all 4 charts and the journal that go in there.
So if someone wanted to buy one of your starter kits, how do they do it?
Well, we're on Amazon, but right now I just printed up the 4th, 5th, and 6th generation ones. So the Amazon ones have the journal and the 7th generation chart for 25 bucks. Okay. Or you can go to our website. 200yearchallenge.com, and you can order it there. And I'll pop the new one in, which has all 4 charts and the journal, and I'll send that out to you. So and it has, I put a 30-day guarantee on there.
And guys, if you want to get yourself a family tree starter kit, you can go and find it on Amazon or go to the website 200yearchallenge.com. Thanks so much, Kevin.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
It's good meeting you.
All right.
Good, how about you?
Memory or whatever.
Well, we just launched about a month ago, so I don't blame you for not knowing too much.
Okay, good.
All right.
So y'all are new.
Yes. So Newspaper Archives is kind of our sister site. They've been around for 25 plus years, but Storied is just brand new, just came out. So Storied, we're trying to be a blend between a traditional family history website where you can find records, you can find, we have a whole lot of newspaper stuff from the newspaper archive. And you can do their normal things like you can build out your tree, do the typical family history experience. But we're trying to expand it and make it a little more accessible for people and a little more interesting, so you can do things beyond just adding people's kids and people's parents and grandparents. You can add their friends, neighbors, you can add pets, all kinds of different things, and create a more kind of cohesive look at who these people were back when they were alive. So this is what the front page looks like. So you're welcome to mess around with it yourself. To kind of something similar to like a Facebook or an Instagram, but these are all stories that people have made and kind of attach to individuals on their trees. You can kind of scroll down. There are a bunch of different stories people have written. You can upload a picture yourself. You can find other pictures that have been uploaded to the site that have been attached to other people in your tree. Or if you have Storied Ultimate, you can find newspaper articles. So newspaper archives is kind of a website we've been running for a long time. We kind of found there's a lot of really interesting stories about people that you can't see from just like birth dates and death dates.
Right.
And so getting people access to that for a lower price than we've been able to in the past was a big reason we don't want to do Storied. So you can see here their friend Jack added this, but I can click on the image here and I can go to the actual newspaper record and I can see this is from the Lafayette Walker County Messenger. So here's the newspaper. I can zoom out and see. It should highlight the section. Oh, here's all the different pages. I can go through all the 10 pages of this individual newspaper. I can see more context. I can see more stories that were out at the same time. And if I want to save something, like say, I want to talk about this ad here, I can clip that next, and I can start a story. And something we just added recently is this feature called Story Assist. So for a lot of people, adding, like maybe they have a picture they want to talk about, they have something they want to tell, but the blank page, just having to write out an entire story can be kind of intimidating. So here we're kind of allow you can pick some settings, you can say what you want the story to be about, and we have an AI in the background that will write this rough draft for you, which you can then modify and edit and kind of update to feel a little more like your own, feel more like you're telling the story, but it kind of helps you get started.
finally got to the point where I hit them. Only people who like really had a whole bunch of them.
Dublin, Ireland is doing it. Because they're level 2 and level 3, sitting in his office in Dublin. So don't let that stop.
Documenting all of the relationships, but proving with either a proof summary or a proof argument. Two of them.
That's it.
Fair number of those records available, and then some of those are at the National Archives.
How's it going? How's it going? Oh, yeah. Going good. Good.
I know, there's... No, they did. Oh, they had the old one.
Okay, let's understand.
If they're on the site and they've done a DNA
The foster care system provides it.
How are you?
for other children.
How do you feel about this society? Can I go back to primary? Yeah, totally. Like basics, like that's where I'm. I died. So glad you're here.
My way back, and I'm going to visit the
You live in Paris?
I do.
And there are so many contributors that I often see my family and multiple people are working on my family. And I often find someone they've added a child wedding gift. And I can go that
Could handle an intermediate foundations class in the fall, then that might just push you over the edge to you're like, I'm confident that I'm really, really doing good work.
They always write about them, and I look at the schedule every time it comes out.
I know. I have a tag sometimes. I just leave the tab open for a long time. I'm like, what is it gonna be?
Yeah.
All right, so we were so busy at RootsTech and we had so much to do. We actually forgot to record an outro for this video. So I wanted to just appreciate everyone in the expo hall who spoke with us about their products and their services. We hope that they have something there that may appeal to you and you can take advantage of their show specials. If not, at least you know what kind of companies are at RootsTech so you can come back for 2024. We appreciate you guys for watching our video. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will get notified when we release new content. We do have more RootsTech videos coming up, so please do that. All of our social media and information is down in the description box of this video. All right, guys, talk to you later. Take care. Peace.
Is it okay?